All right, guys, we just got a message from Victor Wembanyama, and yes, let's listen to what he has to say.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
I've seen many of Nike basketball ads, and I have not seen any quite like this. Yeah, it's just literally Wemby just breaking down some knowledge to you. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Nike is doing TED Talks as ads now. I have no idea, but I do want to listen to what Wemby has to say. Now, before we get into that, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron or YouTube member, only $2 per month. I appreciate all the love. And if you guys don't want to support any way like that, that's fine. It's like monetary. I don't have the funds right now. I get it. It sucks out there. But if you want to just help out the channel, just subscribe and like the video, and that helps too. I'm really tired today, by the way. Really weird weekend. I need a nap. All right, let's listen to what Wemby has to say. Becoming greater than your past self is finding new ways to work that others haven't thought of. Okay, all right, let's listen.
What I'm trying to improve on ahead of my rookie season is, my endurance throughout the game, being as efficient in the fourth quarter as in the first. At the end of games, no one calls set plays no more. It's mostly one-on-one and collective defensive effort. So
it's funny he mentioned that because we just watched a video of Zach Collins saying that, yeah, during the summer, like when they've been working out 4 days for 2 weeks as the camp, they didn't run a lot of plays at all. I just found that interesting. I don't know.
As a player, it's really important to stay aware, and when you get overwhelmed, you can lose that. So it's important to work on those last-minute efforts, becoming greater than your past self and than others. Speaking for me, it's finding new ways to work that others haven't thought of, and that goes a little bit off the path of the regular path, because when you get a different body, you got to work in a different way.
True.
And when you want to become a unique player, you got to work in a unique way too.
Another thing that I find interesting about this entire thing is the fact that, yeah, you could tell. So when Wemby said, you guys remember this, Wemby basically said after getting drafted by the Spurs officially, like not too long after that, he said, yeah, listen, I am staying away from social media, or I'm staying away from the public eye. I'm staying away from any advertisements right now. He even told his manager that. And his manager said, I never had a client tell me this before, but he's like, yeah, screw the brand right now. I need some time to myself. And we know that he was not lying, and he's a man of his word, because in this video, you can see the hair. That is a telltale sign of what was going. You know exactly when this was. Shortly after all of that stuff he was like, yeah, I want to stay away. He cut all his hair off, and then now it's dyed. So we would know like the timetable there. So he wasn't lying. He did everything when he first came to San Antonio, which is insane. That is just absolutely insane how much he had to do, because there's so many things coming out right now. But overall, yeah, there's nothing really here to really dive into, other than the fact that one thing that he said was being unique, because he has a unique build and taking a different path that other people have not. We went over many of different scenarios of this. I don't think that we have to dive into it again. We know that when it comes to his fitness trainer that the San Antonio Spurs just officially hired, we know that he's worked with him and with continuous different ways. He stayed healthy in the French league because of it. They managed to work on his feet every time that he works out. He makes sure he doesn't have any shoes or socks on. Pay attention to that, by the way. I don't know about lifting weights. I'm pretty sure lifting weights he probably has shoes on. I hope. But if you watch anything as far as like endurance training or anything like that with Wemby, just look at his feet. He doesn't have any shoes on, doesn't have any socks on. So they've come up with many different ways to make sure that his base is strong and he's not continuously falling down like a giraffe. So good stuff, great stuff. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later. You want to support the channel, you know how. Till next time, bye.